As you make more and more money, you're going to find that your time and the requirements upon your time become more and more. And so in this video, I want to show you how I personally divide my time, how I split my time between the money-making activities that I do, and why I've chosen to do it that way, and to see if that would suit you too. Now, if you like this kind of content where I'm helping you make more money, whether that's on Amazon or eBay, Etsy or Shopify, no matter what the channel is, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. It really, really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe to my channel because I post new content each and every day for you. If you've got something you want me to cover as well, or if you want to just comment about my own particular strategy and how that relates to you and your particular situation, make sure you comment below and I'll comment there and answer your questions, or I'll shoot a special video just for you. With that being said, let's get into it. When you have multiple streams of income churning over for you, Neil, how do you segregate your time, daily, hourly, weekly, by task? Okay, so how do I do that? Well, so the income streams that I have working for me are probably income streams that you're working on in your own lives, and you'll be at different stages of your journey with them. Okay, so obviously my e-commerce business, so that's what most people think of as my Amazon business, but in actuality I also sell on eBay, I also sell on my own Shopify store, I also sell on Walmart in the United States, and I think of all those disparate things as distribution channels. Okay, so Walmart, eBay, Shopify, they're all just distribution channels. So that's my e-commerce business. So yes, I've got that going, and that's one of my income streams. I would say that that is the biggest of my income streams, okay, in terms of money coming in. Next in terms of volume, like money coming in, is my consulting business. So not only do I sell my own things all over the freaking place, but I also consult with businesses as well, and I have 9 clients now. I did have 10, but I just helped one of my clients exit their business for $43 million, which they were pretty stoked about. So now I've got 9 clients anyway. So, and that's ludicrously profitable to do, because really what I'm selling is just experience that I've, brought to the table, and new shit that I'm working on my own business. And so it's incredibly profitable. And yeah, as far as the money that comes in, the way I structure my deals, I don't get paid. I get paid a commission on the increase in sales that I make. So that company that just exited, when they started with me, they were at $3 million, which was great, but I could easily see that there was a whole load of money they were leaving on the table. So I helped them get to $18 million, and that difference between $3 million and $18 million, that $15 million, I get a percentage of that as my consulting fee ongoing for getting them there. Okay, they've exited now, so that's that gone, but you get the idea. Okay, and so that's ludicrously profitable for me to do that, and I also love doing it as well. So I do that as well. And then of course, you know about Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. That's a bloody awesome business. I get a massive kick out of it. In terms of revenue, it does well. It does very, very well as a company. There are crazy amount of upfront costs to the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. So the way that the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs works as a business, and I'm happy to talk about this more if you want me to, but the way it works as a business is we have to invest a lot of money to buy a customer using lots and lots of different marketing strategies that we do, and then we have to make sure that we delight that customer so they stick around, and it's only after quite a few months that person becomes profitable to the business, okay? And obviously not everybody sticks around. Some people come in and stay around and they hate all my shitty jokes and they're literally around for days. Other people are around for years, and that's cool too. So in terms of overall revenue though, that's third. And then I also own two totally unrelated businesses, both in the software niche. So one's a software as a service business and the other's a domain hosting company where we sell web domain names and provide hosting and shit like that. And then I have some cryptocurrency as well, but really that for me is speculating. I don't think of that as an investment. It's speculating, I believe. So I have that as well, and it's tiny amount of money that I have in that relative to everything else I do. And then the final thing is property, and really Natasha does all of that. We take a lot of the money that we make out of the businesses and we put it into either back into the business or we invest it in property, okay? So that's the different shit I've got going on. In terms of time and time allocation, the number one thing, so the reason I told you all that is so you can see that I've got a lot of shit going on. And so what that's meant is I've had to become extremely good at doing two things. Thing number one, finding awesome people, finding really friggin' fantastic people and persuading them to come and work with me and incentivizing them to come and work with me as well, okay? So that is something I spend a lot of my time doing, finding great people, working with them, training them. I spend a lot of time doing that. Really, as far as my day-to-day operations go, that's the big chunk of my time. Second big chunk of my time is systemizing things within the business. So the two software companies I own, we don't have any employees at all in those businesses. They are 100% systemized. Everything from the marketing we do to the customer service. There's not a single employee in those businesses, and that's cool. It took a long time to get there, of course, but that's an awesome spot to go to. So I spend a lot of time now as well systemizing businesses and working on systems so that the processes and the business can just work. Get myself out of the business. I'm in the way. Get myself out of the business. So I do that as a lot too. And then the other thing I spend a lot of time doing is thinking about where the business can be. So the business is here. It could be here. What is that gap between those two things? And what is required in terms of the team to get there, the money to get there, and the systemization to get there. So I spend a lot of my time thinking about that as well, which I suppose you could think of as strategy and operations. So yeah, they're my three big things I spend a lot of my time doing. I'm not sure if that answers your question. And I'm very aware that that's changed a lot. So when I was back in my day, just starting my e-commerce journey, what I did in my business was very different. Basically everything. And then slowly, systemize, outsource, as someone's already mentioned, outsourcing, putting team in place, finding great people, letting them do their thing, motivating them, looking after them. Yeah, they're all really important things. And the more you grow as an entrepreneur, the more important they'll become to you. You very quickly realize you cannot do it on your own. You cannot to a point. Like I reckon you could probably get to personal income for yourself, $500,000 if you spent sufficient time and worked your ass off. You could probably get to $500,000, something like that a year on your own. But then but you'd be working your ass off, and after that, you need to find people. You just do. Hope that helps. Don't know if that's useful or not, but that was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session that I have with the members of the Aussie online entrepreneurs. We've got over 2,500 members from Australia and indeed from right around the world, all in there helping each other build their own money-making businesses. We've got sales of over $50 million as a group, and if you'd like to find out more and come and join us, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. I'll see you next time. Bye.